What is righteous? I can feel like the dancing and it's dancing from a distance. When I stop sing dance. People, amanfo Ghanafoɔ a muwɔ fie any amanoni, Ghanaians both home and abroad. I greet you, Special greetings to all of my viewers and subscribers. Ahwɛfoɔ ni etiefoɔ on chiasonko komamo. Musumfu, or is your boy the Rychuhss Messenger passing through once again in the flesh? And Amanfo, say we come Charlie, we come ask questions and we come share our opinion. Even some learning day where we go learn, we do learn too at the same time. Before I go on, I go love, give shout outs, so I go feel love mention some of my gurus, my names, obviously, these gurus be the CSF as well, the Common Sense family. We at the same time them the Free Minds family as well. Them the YOLO movement as well, TTT as well, truth telling time. You see, all these, families are intertwined. And obviously wanna Don Dada or wanna, Godfather be, the CSF, the main, Common Sense family. I go love, greet, George CSF of Gillingham for London or for UK here. He be one of the main, proponents of the Common Sense family and its teachings. I go love greet William into day the Kent there, a day Wellingborough or something like that. Yeah. I stand to be corrected, or I see to be corrected. Charlie, enough respect to my main man, Sankofa Bias of Music City, Nashville for the US. I'm on for today, I can't talk about, justice for Mariama Akua Denteh, one of our old ladies for Ghana, or for the Savannah region for Ghana, where them kill her unlawfully on the claims that she's a witch, or they just trying to beat her up to accept that she's a witch. In the 21st century, Ghanaians, are we moving forward or are we moving backwards? That's why Charlie, or that's why me Rychuhss Messenger always at the camp they talk, say, look, there's no proof for the spiritual or world. You understand? There's no proof for this, no good proof for this, existence of God or gods. Charlie, we they come every day, we they talk, people say no God, no Satan, no heaven, no hell. Charlie, no good evidence there for the existence of certain things that are connected to the spiritual, like them say Mami Water or Mermaid. See lady with the column for Ghana or Ghana. For Europe here, people they talk more of these vampires than dragon, blood sucking, humans with fangs and werewolves and this thing. These are just claims. For me, I'll call them flimsy claims because they don't have no good evidence. There's no evidence to support this claim. So why should we be killing our family members or our country women? Our grandmothers, our mothers, our great grandmothers. Why should we be killing them in the name of a claim that can be proved? A claim that will not hold in the court of law. Why? So Mariama Akua Denteh, may she rest in peace. May she rest in peace. Chalaman for, then the video can't dare social media. The video they circulate of how they beat this old lady. Somebody mommy, then beat them to death. Old lady, 90-year-old lady. And to be honest with you, if you want to see the video, you go free search them in Google or online or YouTube. And for you see, I don't want to really show the video because it make me sad. It make me sad. I don't know if you watch the video throughout, and I disagree with these things. Just that they claim say this woman be witch because for the savannah there, savannah region there, somewhere in the north. Some people they say some sports day or some trees day, way some chairs day, and that their way, you know, the people in the community used to gather there to, you know, have a good time, chat, and, you know, just chill, you know. And one morning they woke up and the place had been set on fire. The benches or whatever, you know, did their way, the people they used to, you know, how do they call them? Like just enjoy themselves has been set on fire. And based on that, you know, them say did they go search that through or comfort, or did they go see a fetish priest to confer, say how come the thing got bent? A man for hey. So Africa, they believe say people have spiritual powers where they can look into the past. It don't be easy. Anyway, like this woman have, or this fetish priest have the powers to point out who set the place on fire. Why did they need to beat anyone? Why did they need to beat an old lady to death? And now some of these people are on the run. Apparently 5 of them have been arrested. I follow the story. 5 of them have been arrested, and because of these benches caught fire, or someone set fire to them, we don't know who set fire to them. They beat this old lady continuously for 3 days because they want her to accept that yes, I'm a witch. Oh, a man for, you know. And the thing we say, the time they beat them, people they stand there, they pop. You see, and where was the police? Where police? The 3 days that they beat this woman, police no even intervene on 3 days. But police go there roadside, then they wait for drivers to, you know, collect them own the malete kaokudi. Imagine, they kill somebody. They kill somebody. 3 days that they beat this old woman. Nobody feel report. Police no dey the town inside. They go hear say or find out say commotion they go on for somewhere. Charlie, we can't trees Charlie. A man for. If they talk and somebody could talk say you there abrochi and Charlie everything be easy. Police they all about and Charlie. These things, them plan before these things can happen. No, no be say, child, them get up. No, child, everybody say they won't go chop police. They make the job attractive for people to join. You understand? You know? But God, child, at the talk, people they argue with me, say, oh, police they enjoy for Ghana, they day barracks, then they pay. Look, I stand to be correct. I don't know the payment structure or the privileges way, you know, the law enforcement agencies or, you know, law enforcement officers they enjoy for Ghana. But we need more police stations. Other than that, you know, things like this will keep on going on. I'm telling you, you know, I'm out for. So I see some video and Nando they talk say the murderers will be dealt with, and you know foundations will be set up to you know to deal with these things, this kind of claims say somebody bewitched, and you know they are shunned by their families, by their communities. You know, some of them are murdered or killed illegally. You know, it's not right. And this instant justice things must come to an end. It's the 21st century. You know, everybody deserves the chance to defend themselves in a court of law. We need a third party to judge the case, or you know, the misunderstanding or whatever it is that's happened between two parties, you know, 2 individuals, 2 people, 2 companies, whatever. We need a neutral, you know, person to sit there and listen and deal with it. That be the court, that be the judge, that be you know the system, the law system. And if we still take the law into our own hands, especially killing somebody based on spiritual claims. Spiritual claims don't hold in court. If you kill somebody spiritually, it will be termed as instant justice or murder, because the court knows that it's silly. You can't prove anything that is spiritual. And the court deals with evidence. So why we more they kill one of old ladies, one of grandmothers? You see, Charlie, this thing I just don't understand. And what they pay me self, you say it be fetish priest, somebody from a traditional background, African traditional background, that led the charge for this woman to be killed. A man for Ghana is 63 years old. Oh. Are we moving forward or are we moving backwards? Charlie, then in Brofono, no mukum manu. Europeans used to kill women based on accusation of witchcraft. But they've stopped. They stopped because they know that there's no sense. If you think about it properly, something, your life is not going on. So, it's your grandmother, it's your mother. It's like, have you looked at your own life? You need to sit there and say, whoa, what am I doing wrong? Why am I not succeeding here or there? Why is my life not going on compared to my friends or people I went to school with? You go and pin it on some old person in your family. Or you go and see a priest. Asofu bi na wakacho say umami na wabo bi amanko umami abefu anka wenyi abedru bibia pempensu ya na bibia wono aka wachiwa we dada amanfo. And to be honest with you, even though I've never heard the church, unlawfully say them kill someone due to witchcraft or something. But the church, they plant in people's brains, say they can't think of witchcraft and witches, they exist. For like I talk in recent times, I know here say some pastor or some churches then things, somebody died for them a hand because of witchcraft. Actually, then they indoctrinate church members and people where they go church and these they go home and abuse their family members unlawfully on these claims. You see, for I blame these fake prophets and them are claims say if your life they go on if the devil do use somebody to wreck or to ruin your life, like sometimes they say if you marry her, they talk say spiritual marriage, somebody marry you spiritually. All these things can be proved. Why you don't need to believe them? For you see, all these things be nonsense, Charlie. I'm not say it be the person where he lead the church or the person, the circumstances, involve the traditional setting. But I still go blame the prophets or the fake prophets in the church, because it be them they push this idea into people's heads. Say anything or bad or evil comes from the witches' camp. I'm on for Exodus 22:18. If you read that, the Bible supports killing witches, and how do you know someone is a witch or not? How do you know that? What is the test? The poor woman was beaten to death because they just want her to admit that, yes, I am a witch. I am the one who burnt the parliament house of that area where the youths or the people of the town or the community, they meet, to have fun. For you know, make I give you Exodus 22:18. Charlie, he day here today. Oh, that boy Charlie Amode, you know, I the sweat. So among for I read from King James Version, Exodus 22:18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. They mean what that they mean? You won't kill the witches. And Charlie, who be witch? Old people. I don't know. Charlie, make we protect one old people because Charlie, for Europe, London, where are they? No, the old people. No, Charlie, if you know go feel look your elder self, Charlie, homes day, care homes day where they go put them for. But Charlie, when our countries there, we build up witches camp. They put one old people for there. When old women, they put them for witches camp. Charlie, some you know, radio station I go listen to or some video I go listen for YouTube. They say Charlie, the witches camp, no Charlie. They dry the old women. They take them, come put the sun under. They dry them like kokonte. You see cassava where they cut them, where they dry them before they grind them into where they cook them to go. They say they dry the women for the sun under like kokonte. I'm for why would they treat people so? It's not right, you know. And you know, I read earlier Exodus 22:18, and I would love to talk say this verse has been used by contemporary Christians in Ghana to justify praying for the death and destruction of witches. I'm for. So if they plant these ideas into people's heads, even if they be traditional, you know, African, if they belong to the traditional African belief system, they will use that to justify that claim. Say somebody bewitched, the witch, they will kill him. Actually, everybody deserves a fair trial. If you claim say I do something wrong, I deserve a fair trial. Give me a fair trial before you go punish me. Among for so what that the top say the witches camp must be closed, turned into care homes for the elderly, so they can have, you know, a good life towards the end, you know, of this journey, you know, in this existence. You dey understand? Create care homes, you know, close the witches camps, put up buildings, you know, put in carers in there to look after them. Can the government do this? I'm for. They'll put their monies towards exorbitant or expensive political campaigns to win elections, and then after that they forget about the ordinary man or the poor man in the streets, the old lady who is being accused of witchcraft, the old ladies who are being caged up, old ladies who are being chained up because of the claims that they are witches, old ladies who are being beaten up because they just want them to admit that they are witches. A man for, you know, the thing we say, some of these old fellas, some of these old ladies, you know, would even admit just because they can't bear the beatings. You say, just for the beatings to stop, they go talk say it be witch. So now, no, they go say, oh, witchcraft they exist because the person not admit say it be witch. You see, but they forget say some of these old people they suffer from dementia. You know, a person they suffer from dementia, Charlie already know the way the state of mind, no, Charlie. It's all over the place. That's why they need the care. You know, me there they hear some program. Some pastors have the talk say women they go through menopause. It make them have this kind of, you know, state of mind that they see some kind of dreams and, you know, some hallucinations, and based on that, you know, if you don't do the research, find out what's going on with your system, you think, Charlie, you're a witch. And if some pastor come claim swear or come declare, you accept it. You know, I'm for claiming someone is a witch is nonsense to me. You know, it's nonsense. is foolishness. You know, superstition is foolishness. You know, instant justice must stop. The witch camps must be closed. You know, manful. To me, you know, manful like I talk to me, you know, all allegations of witchcraft are always based on narratives and personal testimonies. You know, with no material proof. You know, I do research on what is good evidence and what is not good evidence. What is good evidence and what is bad evidence. And you know, you can accept testimony as an evidence, but it's not good evidence. You know, is part of bad evidence. You know, if the person cannot, you know, demonstrate or materially prove what they are talking about. You know, and most of these testimonies will not be accepted in court. You know, it shouldn't be the basis of a murder. You know, we should stop, you know, taking the law into our own hands, to be honest with you, because if that was happening to you or your family member, you won't like it. You won't like it, you know. I'm on for. That was happened to your loved one, you won't like it, you know. Somebody who brought you in this world is killed unlawfully because of some claim of witchcraft. However, to me, the perpetrators must face the law, and this foolishness must come to an end. You know, how can you beat a 90-year-old woman to death with no concrete evidence? It's like, even if there's concrete evidence, do hand it over to the law. We must put an end to instant justice, you know, and accusations of witchcraft on our women, you know, our mothers, our grandmothers, you know, our old ladies. I'm on for, you know. If Rychuhss Messenger we are come pass through again, and I'm on for, I go like end here, you know. I beg, like, comment, share, subscribe, you know, and press the notification bell so you can get more videos like this. You know, we go crush or we go meet in the next video. I'm on for a share biome. Respect, Obu, you know. Bye bye.